This past weekend, Adam and I went to our first UFL game of the season. It was also our first trip back to Ford Field since we got to see the Michigan Panthers edge the St. Louis Battlehawks 18-16 thanks to a last-second Jake Bates 64-yard field goal last year. This season, the Panthers would be without the incredible leg of Jake Bates, as he has since moved up to the NFL and, I might add, is currently playing extremely well for our beloved Detroit Lions. However, his presence was in abundance at the game. This time around, the Panthers would be taking on the San Antonio Brahmas. While only 3 weeks into the UFL's 2025 season, the Panthers sat at 1-1, while the Brahmas were 0-2. The game started off as a defensive battle. Though each team would march down the field, neither offense could put the ball in the end zone. San Antonio would cap off 3 of their drives with field goals, taking a 9-0 lead thanks to the leg of Donald DeLaHaye, a.k.a. Destroying. For those who are unaware, he made a name for himself by his YouTube presence, which eventually helped him find a way to the Brahmas last season. But at the end of the first half, the Panthers mustered up a touchdown and a field goal, giving them a 10-9 lead going into halftime. Then the second half got underway, and it appeared that the Panthers had all the momentum, opening the second half with another touchdown to make it 17 unanswered points. The Brahmas showed a bit of life, going down and scoring a touchdown, but they were unable to convert on a 2-point conversion, so the score remained 17-15. The Panthers then went down the field, and thanks to a 44-yard touchdown run by Jaden Sheridan, which looked very Barry Sanders-esque with his number 20 uniform, helped the Panthers take a 23-15 lead, missing the 1-point attempt. It looked like the Panthers had the game in hand, but Panthers quarterback Bryce Perkins threw an 85-yard pick-six to Jordan Williams that kept the Brahmas in the game. And after a successful 2-point conversion, the score was knotted at 23 apiece. The Panthers would eventually march the ball down the field, milking the clock as the Brahmas used up their timeouts. This allowed kicker B.T. Potter to hit a 28-yard field goal with just 51 seconds remaining to take a 3-point lead. But the Brahmas didn't go down easy, putting together a drive themselves, setting up a 53-yard field goal attempt, which drifted wide left, keeping the victory intact for the Panthers and sending the Brahmas to an 0-3 record on the season.
All right, Brahmas, they missed the kick. Panthers win. Randy, what you think of the game?
It's a good game. Of course, whenever the Michigan Panthers win, it's a good game. But, coming down to the last second, missed the final kick. That's it.
Both teams moved the ball down the field quite a bit, but the Panthers were able to hold on. A dumb pick six. That was, what were we doing? But hey, you come out with a win, we'll take it, 2-1.
Yep.
We love going to Ford Field. Whether it be a Lions or Panthers game, we always find ourselves having a good time. It's just a nice bonus when our home teams come out with a victory.